Well, this remains an utterly intriguing final. Both teams going into the second leg with different advantages. Starting with the hosts, who have all the benefit of home advantage. The visitors, on the other hand, with a slight edge in terms of scoreline. It is, therefore, a very, very difficult one to call. A game where even the smallest of factors could just make the difference. Toss of a coin almost. Kickoff is imminent once the pre-match festivities are done and dusted. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, this looks as though it could be a very interesting second part of the final. Everything is in place.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Peter. I think the hosts have to turn it round, but they shouldn't feel tempted into all-out assault. I'd be more inclined to urge something measured and something composed, applying enough pressure without necessarily neglecting their defensive duties. This is a time for perfect balance.
So, just who will seize their moment? As with a shapes to shoot! Looking for a decent ball in. Plays it in. Up for the header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
It is deadlocked. Tries to get it forward quickly. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Well positioned to make that interception. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Sydney. And that's sprayed out wide. Big chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Ball is over the line. Ball Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Good challenge, he just stood firm. To the keeper and try something new. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. That intervention was very necessary. A great gallop down the right-hand side. Out of play for a throw. He's got options out wide. Up to meet it! Oh, it's gone in! Parity restored, and the whole thing shifts once more. Oh, an absolute gem of a cross that made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department...
Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. One that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Half-time in the final, Jim. How do you read it?
First half that expectations are made of, and the final that is ebbing and flowing with two teams that are willing to throw everything they've got at this. It's a treat for me.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half. In with a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
That had to be more accurate. And it's played forward. Shoots! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Gets it back. Sydney. Ramsey. He spotted the run and played him through. That's gone a long way up and away. Chooses to go back. Has a look and has a go. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Tried to play it through.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Ball's out on the left now. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Gabby. The breakthrough kick. He's tried one.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Well, that's where he wants it. Nordtveit. Battles to win it back. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Ball's gone out of play. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Malcolm.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. That's not going to make it. Chance to break. That's great strength from... And the shot! And what a finish that might have been.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. And we are already up and running again. Sidney receives it in a good position. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And help's available out wide. Receives it from behind. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Just brushed off the ball there. So who's he picking out? Gorgeous control there. Sidney. Half-time, extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
The hostilities have already resumed. The last 15 minutes, the closing stretch of a marathon final. Another throw-in. Sidney. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Gets good distance on it.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Forward it goes.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that's it. Nothing between them. It is penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. So, the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show. Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
So, the second man in line. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
This to double their advantage. And that doubles their lead. The third man in the queue. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
So this to seal it. Oh, he saved it!
I think the keeper's done really well to save that. He deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
So it's down to him to keep it alive. It's in, he's kept them in it.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
So can he do it? That's won it! Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans. A truly proud line in their history. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.